Hello and welcome to Saturday Nights All Right for Talking. I am Pomona Remembers, and I have had quite an amazing week. It has been my birthday week, and I got to spend some time with some amazing people, and I feel so much gratitude for all of the opportunities that I have in my life. And so I know that things are very difficult right now in the news cycle and what is going on in the world. And so I just want to give you a little bit of a break and a reprieve from all of those heavy, heavy things. And so this week, I have a little bit of a mushy, little bit of a moment um, because I was in contact with my aunt. And my aunt has been just one of those people in my life who have just made one of the biggest differences as far as helping me become who I am and to embrace those things about myself that, you know, um, I didn't feel always so sure about. But she was sure. She was sure about me. And she was always so quick to, and is still always so quick to, um, nurture my creativity, my expression in this world and how it is. Now, I had just been communicating with my auntie before I had this little ode to my auntie, and she's not feeling well, and I was just she's unhappy and she's not feeling well. She's someone that I love very, very much. And so, I took some time to pray for her and for her well-being and for her healing. And I also took time to sort of do a little bit of like um asking the guides, like, how can I help? What can I do, my itty bitty self, to maybe make a little difference for her? And you know what they say about laughter being like medicine. So my guides, they came up with a very, very silly, crazy visual for me to give to my auntie, and I was just like, are you kidding me with this? But anyways, you're gonna hear me get a little bit emotional. I get a little bit verklempt because of the love, the love thing, and the my heart runs over and I get all teary-eyed, and I guess it's that human thing, that tender heart thing. But you know, I also think it's really important to say the things that you need to say to the people who you love, who need to hear the things that you want to say. And so this is one of those things. It's sort of like an art piece and I guess an essay. We're calling it a podcast, but it's sort of like a life lesson, a little bit of sharing some, goings on with my fam jam and how we relate to one another. And yeah, I just invite you to enjoy this story. Please remember, super duper water sign, lots of water. I try not to cry too much, but here we are. And one day you're going to love me. Maybe that's today. How about today you love me? And I think it's important, and I want to encourage us all to really take a moment and think about somebody in your life who maybe they're older than you, maybe they're younger than you. And what if they taught you something, or they encouraged you, or they like unwaveringly believed in you, or they smiled at you when maybe were a little bit off. I want to celebrate those people, and I would encourage you to do the same thing, okay? Like, maybe it's a teacher who's making a difference. Put gas in their tank. And I mean, maybe even literally put gas in their tank. Get them a gas card or a grocery card, or like something that they can use to help ease the burden of having everything fall upon them. Please consider how you can gas up, like emotionally, somebody in your vicinity, in your realm. Is it somebody who's your friend? Is it somebody who is a family member? Um, I had a big giant bouquet placed out in a very public way, and if anybody knows what a Scorpio's like, they like their privacy a little bit, but at the same time I'm learning how to take those bouquets, those public bouquets and accolades, as not being something to hide from, but being something to take in and then give back. Take it in and then give it back. And that's how you remain in balance. And so then I just hope that you enjoy um, this. I hope that you enjoy this podcast. I hope that it inspires you. I hope that it helps you to do the hard things that you need to do sometimes. And as always, I send you so much love for your day. Thank you so much for your help and support and love. As always, to my Anam Kara, I just send you love for your journey. As always, Tara. I have this aunt that I've had for my whole life. And she is older. She's my mom's older sister. And she is me. in so many ways. She is me. And sometimes she's bossy, and sometimes she's harsh, and sometimes people don't understand her and they judge her. And she is me. And I love her because I know her. She's amazing. She's generous. She's funny. She's rude. She is talented. She can build you the biggest, most 80s, unbelievable wedding dress like a pro. She is a pro. She's a matriarch of our family. She showed me how loud a woman's voice could be when she used to call us for dinner. Used to scare the shit out of me. When I'd hear her call the kids from the fields, I didn't know a woman's voice could get that loud and powerful. She gave me everything she could ever give me. Probably to her detriment sometimes. She is me. Tomorrow is my birthday. I am a Scorpio. She is a Scorpio. Through and through. She messaged me today on a group chat that we had for my mom's 70th birthday when we were planning together. But this was a private conversation, but she just made a boo-boo. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It was just with my sister. And my sister knows that tomorrow's my birthday anyway, so it's no big surprise. And so she let me know that she's putting away this art form that she's been working on for the last little while. And before she puts away some of her supplies, she's wondering if I want some of her supplies for my birthday. And what colors, how much, she'll just send it to me. She is stocked to the nines with beautifully curated art supplies. She is a Renaissance woman who has wanted to dabble in all things in life. She has wanted to learn as much as she can about everything in this world. She has traveled all around the world, learning from different cultures and different people, making friends all around the world with her talents as a, a craftsman, an artist, an artisan, an artist, a fiber artist. She is She had to be tough. She had to be really tough. She lived through so much in life, and she still, she still creates beauty and shows love for the people she loves. She used to spoil me so much. She had 3 children. She was a single mama. And she used to oh, spoil me. I always felt loved and accepted with my aunt. She is beautiful. She is grace. She is tough and mean if she has to be. Her heart is an artist's heart, a poet's heart. She is a maker. She is a creator. She still brings beauty into this world. So, some of that beauty are my cousins, her children, who I think of as my siblings as well, because we basically grew up together in the summertime. They were some of my very first best friends. And my uncle, well, he is something that men should aspire to be like. He's just a true man in the sense of a protector and a provider and a support. An example of the divine masculine that I can see very clearly. He's another man who helped shape my helped shape my reality of what is possible for men to be like. And I am so grateful for him, for everything that he did for our family. I was safe with my uncle. And I knew that he cared for me and my well-being. And I didn't always feel that around men. So my auntie, she asked me, how much of this thing do you want for your journals? Because I'm putting my journals away for a while and I just want to give you some stuff for your birthday. And so I found her on my phone, and I just messaged her and I said, hey, Auntie, you're messaging me on a group chat right now. And I would love to have all of the colors, and however much you're willing to give me would be amazing. And so she said, well, how much do you need to do for a journal? And so I told her, like, I went and I measured, and so because I was like, well, just give me however much you want. No, and then I was like, no, no, no. She does not like to waste art supplies. She would like a more precise number so she can give you exactly how much you need. And I was like, that's right. I know it. I know it. That's true. And so I went and I got my journal and I got my wax linen twine out of the jar, and I measured however much I need per journal, like signature. And then I went back to my phone and I let her know how much I need. And so she said, okay, I will do this next week. And then like an angry emoji because she's homesick with the virus. And I can feel how frustrated she is. I mean, the emoji helped, of course, but I'm very tied to her on in the heart level, so it's easy to feel. And I I was like, "Oh my gosh, why is she so angry? Why, like, is she just missing work or something? Like, I'm not sure." And then I was like, "Oh gosh, she's not going to get better if she doesn't, like, I need her to take care of herself. She's in a lot of turmoil right now." And so I messaged her and I was like, hey, please take really good care of yourself. You're worth taking care of, and make sure, just take really good care of yourself, Auntie. I want you to get better as soon as possible. And then she let me know that this was like a big week for her because she had done all of this work and everything on Facebook and everything to promote her work. And so she's missing out on her tables at this big annual Christmas fair where she probably makes a really good part of her money for her work, for her handiwork. And she's stuck at home, and good, because that is not a place you want to take a respiratory sniffle thing. No thanks. So of course she's being responsible and staying home and all of those things, and she's frustrated like anyone would be. She's doing all of the protocols and precautions because she's an adult who knows what is up. So, but it's okay to feel frustrated when you've done all of that work and you're put on the bench, so to speak. So then I was just like, oh, no effing wonder. Oy vey, that sucks. So I was like, so all of that time and energy and resources, and I don't even know if she gets the money back for the table, any of those things. Like she schleps her wares from hither and yon, you know, looking to put her art into the world. And it's gorgeous. It deserves to be out in the world. And she's put on the bench. So, the cool thing is, out of this situation, she was able to get my cousin, who is also an artist, a handiwork artist, amazingly talented artist, to be able to take my my auntie's place at the table. So my cousin can sell her wares at the fair, and so it's not all wasted and all for naught. And I said, well, oh, and then she said, and the people who put on the fair allowed it to happen, like gave permission. And I was like, well, thank goodness for my cousin, and thank goodness for those people who made that happen and gave the go ahead. And then I was like, what can I even say to help my auntie feel better right now? Because this is like, yeah, it's really emotionally tough, you know? So anyway, I kind of like, I said to her, I'll pray for you, auntie, and I'm sending you love and healing so that you get better really soon. And and so I said, thank goodness for my cousin, and thank goodness for those organizers who were able to accommodate this difficult situation. And then I was like, dot, dot, dot in my head, wondering what to say. And then I said to my spirit guides, what do I say to her to help her feel better? And they showed me like a baby with a blown out diaper, like with the poop going all the way up the back and into the back of the hair sort of diaper. And I don't know if nobody's ever had to deal with something like that, but that takes some bomb level, precise uh action when it comes to cleanup, because you want to contain as much as you can, you know? We do not need the shitstorm to grow from the original place from whence it started. You know what I'm saying? So I I just was like, are you kidding me right now, guys? This is what you want me to say to my auntie? And they're like, yeah, this is what we want you to say to your auntie. And so I'll read you what I said to my auntie, and I said, so thank goodness for my cousin and the organizers. And then I said, I know you're disappointed, because I knew she was. I could feel it. And then I said, life is like a poopy, blown out diaper sometimes. And then I hit send. Oh, and I hit period, like, because I was done. And you just have to deal with it. There's no getting around it. You just have to deal with it. So I got back, LOL, crying face, laughing, LMAO, crying face, laughing, tilted, period. Yes, period. And I knew right there that I had done my good deed for the day, making a difference in my auntie's life with very, very vivid pictures, because she's an artist and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. So when you're dealing with a poopy, blown out diaper sort of day, it's real important to get serious and focused and just deal with what needs to get dealt with. Dealt with. The essentials. The essentials. I think it's important to tell the people in your life that you love them and why. I love you, Auntie, and aunties who are just like you. You are the ones who come alongside and help pick up the load and help your nieces and nephews and niblets, see what love and family can be like. You're one of the way showers, and I just appreciate you so much. And I send you so much love, and I hope you're feeling better soon. This is a little something to keep you entertained while you're getting better, I guess. And I hope you know that you inspired me to follow my heart. And that's huge, I think. I think that's great. I hope I inspire you too. So that is it for Saturday Nights All Right for Talking. Thank you so much for your time. Please let me know how you're doing. How can I pray for you? How can we meet as a community? And I mean, obviously, we're going through a lot of heavy, heavy energy right now. And, I'm praying daily for everyone. And I just want you to know that even if you feel like there's nobody out there rooting for you, I am. I want a world filled with love and peace and where we all get a chance to be our best selves. And yeah, I guess that's everything. Until we speak again, ta-ra.